Hey guys, so due to technical difficulties, we're going to solve the last problem together now, okay? Apparently I made my video a little too long and Screencastify I didn't really like it that much. But you know what? We're still going to solve this last problem, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, so this last problem we have 1/4 x plus 17. That's going to be equal to x minus 4. All right, so if I'm looking at both sides, there are no like terms that I can go ahead and combine. I don't have to use a distributive property on any of these sides, so I can go ahead and choose my variable side and my constant side. So I'm going to put the balance beam through, and I got to choose my side. So remember, when you have a variable by itself, you have to automatically assume there's a 1 in front of it. Because remember, 0x, you can't see that, my face is in the way. 0x doesn't exist. You can't have 0x. So if you see a variable by itself, a 1 has to be in front of it. So using that information, I know that 1 is bigger than a 4th. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make this my variable side because 1 is bigger than 1/4. So this is my variable side. This is going to be my constant side. All right, so now that I've labeled my sides, I can go ahead and do this. So I want to move my variables over to my variable side first, so I need to move this 1/4 x. So what I need to do is I need to do the opposite of 1/4 x here. This is a positive 1/4 x. So I need to do the opposite of a positive 1, which is a negative 1/4. So what we're going to do is we're going to subtract 1/4. And if we do that on one side, we do that on the other side as well. And I like putting it directly under the other variable so I can go ahead and solve it. So these were opposites, so I'm going to cancel them out. I'll bring down this 17. And then 1 minus a 4th. Okay, so 1 whole minus a 4th is going to give me 3/4 left over. Okay. And if you don't know that, again, guys, y'all can always use our handy dandy calculator and always plug that in if you're not 100% sure and you want to check your work. So in here you would put it in, you would put AB, you would put, oh no, sorry, you would do 1 and then you would subtract it by AB and you would put in your 1 and then put in your 4. So 1 minus a 4th would leave you with 75/100ths, which is 3/4, okay? So I do need y'all to practice some with this calculator as well as much as possible. Anyway, what's it go here? Okay, so 1 minus a 4th is going to give me 3/4 x, and I'll bring down this minus 4 as well. Got to bring down the whole thing, the operation in front of it and everything. All right, so now that I moved my variables to one side, I need to move my constants to the other side. So I need to get rid of this -4. The opposite of a -4 is going to be a +4. And if I do that on one side, I have to do the same thing on the other side as well. All right, let's finish this up. 17 plus 4 is going to give me 21. These canceled out because they're opposites, so I'll just bring down this 3/4 down here. So there's a couple of ways that you can solve this particular problem. I do need to isolate x, but if you remember, there is a trick that you can do when your last step involves a fraction. What you can do is you can either divide both sides by 3/4 to isolate x, because that's the opposite of multiplication. This is 3/4 times x. So you could divide both sides by 3/4. Or, remember, you could always multiply both sides by the reciprocal. It's whatever's easiest for you. And if you remember, the reciprocal of a fraction is just flipping it. Okay, so the reciprocal of 3/4 would be 4/3. And I'll show you how no matter what you do, you'll get the same answer. So let's say I want to go the old-fashioned way. I want to go ahead and just divide both sides, because I remember, when you have a variable next to a number, that's multiplication. So I need to do the opposite of multiplication. So I'm going to divide it on both sides because that's just easier for me. Fine, I'll divide by both sides. So if I divide this by 3/4, I have to do it on this side as well. All right, so I can go to my handy dandy calculator. I can go in here and say, well, I want to make 21, and I want to divide that. Oh, that didn't work at all. I thought that would be easier. I want to divide that, dang it, by, I'll put 1/4 in there. 1. This is a mess. No! This is why you practice with your calculators. All right. Open arrow, and then I want to delete that. That's not necessary. Anyway, 21 divided by 1/4 is going to Oh, guys, it's 3/4. It's 3/4. It's not 1/4, it's 3/4. My bad. 21 divided by 3/4 is going to give us 28. Wow, that was a mess from the beginning. Anyway, yeah. 21 divided by 3/4 is going to give us 28. These canceled out, leaving me with my variable with x. You could have done it that way. Or again, you can, if you have a fraction, you can multiply each side by the reciprocal, whatever's easiest for you. So again, the reciprocal of 3/4 is 4/3. If I do that on one side, I have to do it on the other side as well. So 4/3 times 21, same thing. I hope this doesn't go as poorly as it did last time. I'm going to do 21 and I'm going to multiply that. I'm going to open parentheses because I like parentheses. And I'm going to put in 4/3. I'm going to move over. I'm going to do that. Yeah, and you get 28 as well. 21 times the reciprocal, which is 4/3, is going to give us 28 as well. Again, these were opposites, the reciprocals, leaving me with just my x value. So it doesn't matter what way you do it. Regardless, we got to the same answer. It's going to give us 28. But if you wanted to check that, what you have to do is you can plug this x value into the original equation and make sure it works out on both sides to make sure you get that correct answer. Guys, if y'all have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to help in any way that I can. Sorry about the technical difficulties, but hey guys, you're just going to have 2 videos and that's not a big deal. X is equal to 28. Guys, I'll see y'all later.